Okay, so here comes bubble solution number 1. So we already had the bubble solution that actually came in the container that we bought. This one is going to be the first one of the ones that we are going to make. So this is going to be our dishwashing soap based solution. So for this, you are going to need some water, you are going to need a small bowl, and you are going to need some dish soap. So you're going to need about a half a cup of water. So you'll measure it out, pour it into your bowl. Now what you will need is a quarter cup of the dishwashing soap. So just fill that in. Okay. And we are going to just pour that in nice and easy. Now, the reason we're making multiple solutions, and each solution will have different ingredients, is because when you make your bubbles, I want you to think about what kind of bubble did the solution make. Was it big bubbles? Was it little bubbles? Did the bubbles pop very easily, or were the bubbles difficult to pop? Did they float away? Did they just kind of, go up and then go right back down and land? Which one did you like best? Which one did you like least? We're going to compare all of them. So you're going to have the bubble solution that you bought. You're going to have your dishwashing bubble solution. And then we're going to have 2 more that we're going to make as well. So another thing that I did make available at the school are little pipettes. And these actually make great bubble wands. What you're going to do is the top of the pipette right here, you're actually going to cut off, not the whole thing, maybe just about there. You're just going to cut it off. And this is going to now be the end of your bubble wand. So if you want, just kind of mix around your bubble solution a little bit with it. And this is going to be the part that you're going to put in your mouth. Now be very careful. Don't treat it like a straw, because if you drink this, you're going to be hiccuping bubbles for the next couple of days. So all you're going to do is kind of dip it in, and then you're going to blow out. Remember, we're not sucking the bubbles in, we're blowing the bubbles out. So dip it in, and look at that. You see how I said iridescent, which means that depending on how the light is reflecting in it, you can see a whole bunch of colors. Like I see a little bit of green, I see some red, I see a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow. And then at the bottom, look at that, there's like a whole group of bubbles at the bottom. And this is a pretty good bubble. It bounces, but the minute it drops, it does pop. So let's dip it in again. And the great thing about the pipettes is that you're able to blow really big bubbles. It's not like a wand, where if you did have a wand, like that was in my Peppa Pig bubbles. And let's get the solution off. Let's dip it in here. It has the ones that when you use a wand, it kind of blows away. That is the great thing about the pipette, is that it gives you a chance. As long as you don't blow too hard, it gives you a chance to make a nice big bubble. So again, you just kind of dip it in a little bit, and look at that. And as soon as I touch it, it touched my hand and it popped right away. So I want you guys to have fun with this bubble solution. Try it a couple different ways. Use the pipette, use bubble wands. You can actually make your own wands as well. We'll be doing an activity later that I'll show you a couple examples. When you are done with your bubble solutions, I do recommend keeping it, because some of our activities, it will be fun to kind of go back to the solution we tried before to really get an idea of, did we like this one better? What did we do differently? And you can explore different ways. And at the end, you can kind of almost have like a big bubble extravaganza, and you can blow different kinds of bubbles using all your solutions. So I recommend put a piece of tin foil on top, put saran wrap, a lid, anything just to keep your bubble solution nice and safe. And like I said, have fun, blow a lot of bubbles, and we'll be back in a few minutes for another bubble solution. This one is going to be glycerin based. All right, we'll see you.